Hi Sheratayaa, this is Mr. Smith again, and we're looking at number 3 on the quiz. I believe that I think you were using the right formula. I just think you didn't finish part of it, but we'll see. So we're looking for the future value of an annuity that's compounded n times per year. In this case, n is 12. So because we're given that P, our periodic payment, is $95. So we're using this formula in number 9. So let me go ahead and write that down. And I'm pretty sure you were using the right formula. Okay, so now let's plug in our numbers. P is $95. That's our periodic payment once a month. It'll be 1 plus R. So we'll move that decimal 2 to the left. We get 0.0625. Again, N is 12 because you're paying the 95 each month, and you also are getting interest each month. It's compounded monthly. And then this will be 12 times, now 65 minus 25, that's 40 years. And then don't forget you have minus 1. If you don't subtract the 1 here, that actually gives you the answer that you got. So I think that's what happened there. So in the bottom we'll have in our denominator 0.0625 divide 12. Now in this case, again, I don't think you have a calculator like this one yet. You would want to do what's in the parentheses first. Take that to the 480 power, subtract 1, and then you'll have that. Multiply it by 95 and get a number. And then divide by this, and you might want to put 0.0625 divide 12 in parentheses. So whatever you get here, divided by this in parentheses. And that should give you the same thing. I'm going to go ahead and do it on this calculator. So let me move this up just a little bit. Okay, so we have fraction bar, or fraction button, 95, parenthesis. Brackets are just another parenthesis. We use the brackets to make things stand out a little better. Be 1 plus 0.0625 over 12. So just hit the fraction button after you hit the numerator. So into parentheses, and this is going to be to the 12 times 40 power. Well, 4 times 12 is 48, so it'd be 480. I'm just going to put 480 to save space here. You're going to have to arrow out of there to the right, and then minus 1 into parentheses. So again, I don't think you put the minus 1 in. I think that's what happened, because if you don't put the minus 1 in, you get the answer that you got. So fraction button 0.0625 over 12. I usually like to arrow out of there. Again, as you're plugging in the numbers, make sure that you're getting things punched in correctly. So here we get 202,531, but we got to round to the nearest dollar. So because of the 6, we'll round this up to 2. So $202,532. So that's the first answer. That's how much you're going to have in 40 years. And then the question is, how much interest did you earn? Well, you paid $95 12 times a year for 40 years. So if you multiply that out, I think I already did that, you get 45,600. Now subtract that from the amount that's in the account after 40 years. If you subtract these two numbers, you get 156,932. And so that's your interest that was earned. This is what you contributed in those $95 payments for 40 years, subtracted from what the value of the account is after 40 years. That tells you how much interest that you earned. All right, so I hope that helps. If you have any more questions, let me know.